In this lesson, we are going to learn very important topic on Java, data types and variables. In programming, a data type is a classification that specifies which type of value a variable can hold. A variable is a named storage location in the computer's memory that holds a value. Variables are fundamental to programming and are used to store and manipulate data within a program. For example, in here, int is a data type, and 25 is a variable. Let's start with an overview of data types, including the distinction between primitive and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are the most basic data types provided by a programming language. They are directly supported by the language and are not composed of other types. Non-primitive data types, also known as reference types, are more complex data types that are not defined by the programming language but are created by the programmer. We will touch on non-primitive data types and also Boolean and char in future. Let's focus on numeric data types first. First of all, don't be scared of this numbers here. You don't need to know all of them. We will mainly use integer for the number, but I am showing you. So in the future, if you see long data type somewhere, you will recognize it. As you can see, they all have a range. Integer is used for whole numbers without decimal points. Bytes are often used in scenarios where memory conservation is crucial, such as when working with large arrays or in low-level data manipulation. Shorts are used when memory needs to be conserved, but a larger range than a byte is required. They are less commonly used than int, long, and byte in most scenarios. Long integers are used when dealing with very large numbers that exceed the range of the int data type. This floating point types are used for numbers with decimal points, and string is a non-primitive data type. They are employed to handle textual data, such as words, sentences, and other character sequences. For example, we print "Hello World," right? Since it is a text, we can store in a string. To be able to do that, we write string, then leave a space. Then we can give any name, and write our text in here inside double quotations. I am writing "Hello World" here. Basically, I store "Hello World" in a string. And, of course, do not forget to add semicolon at the end of the line. Since I store "Hello World" in a string now, I can directly write the name of the string to print on the console. So, I gave name as text to my string. I will write text in here. When I run the code, it will give the same result as before. See, we see "Hello World" on the console. Let's think. We use "Hello World" in many places, and if we need to change it from "Hello World" to "Hello," we need to change every system out print line. So, the advantage of using string, we can change just the string, and it will be applied every code that we use text as variable. Text is just a name we can give any name to our string, but there are some variable naming rules. Variable names must begin with a letter, $, or underscore. Let's try them in our code. So, we have already tried with letter. We can try $. The variable's name must match, so I will give the same name to here. It is working without giving error. Now, let's try starting variable name with underscore. Yes, it is working. The string is printed on the console with these names without any issue. Now let's try anything else to see if it gives error. Deleting these underscores, and I will start with exclamation point. As you can see the red underline, it is giving me error, and it doesn't run the code. Now, let's try with number. I will start with 0. It is giving me error with starting a number 2. So, remember, variable names must begin with a letter, $ or underscore. The another rule is Java is case sensitive, so my variable and my variable are different. Let's see this difference in coding. I am deleting this number and my variable name text again. I am copying this 2 lines and paste it here, because we will compare case sensitivity. And I am changing variable name with capital T on the second code. I am also changing second string's variable. Now, both string has same name, but second one starts with capital letter. When we run the code, both codes were printed on the console. So, due to case sensitivity, Java understands second string as different string. In summary, a variable is a container for holding data, and a data type specifies the kind of data that can be stored in that container. Variables have types, and these types are defined by data types. The combination of a variable and its data type is essential for writing clear, readable, and efficient code in programming languages. We are going to practice about them next lesson. Thanks for watching.